Joel Klatt, again, it's the dog days of May, so we just think that, we thank Brett McMurphy for giving us content, and Joel Klatt here. He had a top 25 list, and when I posted this on the message board, and of course Tim then says, "Hey, Mike, let's talk about this on the show." I think most people are like, "Yeah, that makes sense." Notre Dame meaning at 13, so I'll read the top 15 for folks listening via podcast. I'm going from 1 to 15. Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State, Bama, Penn State, USC, LSU, Florida State, Washington, Tennessee, Utah, Oregon, Notre Dame at 13, Clemson, and then TCU at 15. How about Oregon State at 16? Beefs. How about that? What's your reaction to this, Tim?
Play the game. I mean, seriously, it's like, I don't know, what were they, 5 last year? So what's it matter if they're 13, right? What did 5 get them? Nothing.
You wanted to talk about this, and this is your reaction?
No. Hey, I saw you post it. I was like, here's a fun little topic, Mike. Okay. I guess that's right. I mean, once again, they're probably a 10 to 15 preseason team. I would think the top. Mike, do not let me do any research on some of these teams because it's not fair. Georgia's got a nice cuddly schedule and another 20 NFL guys starting for them. I mean, they're up there. The Michigan, Ohio State, the Penn State, 3 in the top 5. They're all, people always boo-hoo on Penn State. Penn State's got some guys this year. So if their quarterback comes up and rallies and whatnot, they got some dudes all over the place. So
what about Michigan at 2?
Yeah, the Michigan at 2 is, I would put, once again, they're going to play all each other, right? Penn State, Ohio State, Michigan, they all play each other. Michigan's got some dudes, a lot of experience coming back. Will they be 2? I think Ohio State's going to be number 2. I know everyone's like, oh, they got to have a new quarterback. They got guys everywhere. They do. They'll find they got to find 2 offensive tackles. Like Notre Dame's got to find 2 guards, and they got to find a quarterback everywhere else. They got guys, and it's always nice to have a quarterback throwing to 5 stars. That makes a big difference. And then SC, God, I don't know the schedule off the top of my head, but I think SC's easy at the beginning. I think all their tough games are Notre Dame and later. So SC will probably be a top 5 undefeated when they come to South Bend. So you got SC and Ohio State both undefeated, top 5 coming to South Bend. You got those are huge matchups. So I'll be honest, what I found, Oregon always, they got obviously a quarterback return in,
They're always a contender than games.
Tennessee, obviously, are they going to be the same as last year? Who knows? Alabama. Me personally, if Alabama figures out who the heck's going to play quarterback, they got dudes everywhere. They are stacked. I mean, they're going to have Mike. They have 4 or 5 first-round picks projected on defense. So they got some dudes. The biggest surprise to me was the Clemson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once again, I haven't studied them a lot, but they got some players all over the place. Yeah, I thought that was the surprising one, was just them. Because once again, if they have Florida State early in that first month, beat Florida State, it's going to be just like last year. They're going to be 8-0 playing Notre Dame.
As I'm continuing to look over this, one of my reactions to this, and I know that Pac-12 is going to be changing when USC and UCLA leave, which is a whole different discussion. That's just crazy. But you have UCLA at 25, Oregon State at 16, according to this. Oregon 12, Utah 11, Washington 9, USC 6. That's 6 teams in the top 25. If the Pac-12 this year can get their acts together, that'd be great, because the Pac-12 has been so bad for so long. I always say this every year. I'm so disappointed in the Pac-12. They just are. They got Washington in the playoff that one year. Have they had one since? And that was like 2015 or 16. Yeah. Have they had anybody in since in the playoff?
No, because Oregon hit those couple years. The Cam Newton game, and then when they lost to Ohio State those 2 years. SC was a pulled hamstring away from going last year. Caleb Williams doesn't pull that hamstring. They're going. They were up at 21-7 on YouTube. On Utah. They're a pulled hamstring away from, or they're in last year. So
yeah.
But hey, things happen in this crazy world.
But yeah, like I said, the Pac-12 is about to.
Yeah, and SC has all. I want to say I don't know if they have Washington. Like I said, I don't have a schedule off the top of my head, but I think it's very easy to begin. Then they go to South Bend, and then boom, SC's got like a lot of those Pac-10 teams that you just mentioned afterwards.